Hello, everyone. My name is Konstantin Gorchakov. I'm the Managing Director of SMIN Composites. Thank you for your interest to our company. Today, I will answer the most frequent questions from our customers. Why do you call yourself experts in GFRP rebars? This is a good question. First of all, we are international group of companies involved into industrial construction. We have presence in several countries. Our founders have aeronautical and space education, so we know top technologies, especially in composite materials. We were the first manufacturers with our own Russian technology in India since 2019. We have launched the manufacturing of this material, GFRP rebars, in 3 continents. Our founders were the first guys who has applied for the BIS standard in 2019 in India. So definitely taking this into account, we are experts in this business. Major properties of GFRP rebars comparing to conventional TMT. First of all, tensile strength. A conventional TMT rebar is starting from 390 megapascal with a finishing of 650 megapascal. GFRP offers 1000 megapascals plus. In particular, our product can guarantee at least 1100 megapascals, so we are at least 2 times stronger than steel. Shear strength for steel, this is 120 megapascals. For GFRP, this is 170, so we are 50% higher. Bond strength depends on the TMT profile, but in average, we may say 13-14 megapascals. For GFRP, it can be a bit low, around 12.5 megapascals, but according to the national Indian standard, it should be not less than 9.4 megapascals, so we may say we have 30% of margin of safety in this regard. Compression strength for steel, this is 500 megapascals, for GFRP 450, so it's quite comparable. Models of elasticity for steel, this is 160 to 100 gigapascals. For GFRP, it's approximately 50 to 60 gigapascals. So this is for a disadvantage for this material, but we will talk later how to avoid these relevantly low models of elasticity, how to get all the advantages, no matter the low figure. Elongation till rupture for steel is 25%. For GFRP, it's only 2%. So this material much more, I would say, rigid. Durability for steel, it depends on the environmental conditions, depending on domain. For GFRP, we can guarantee at least 80 years with the maintaining of major mechanical properties, no matter the temperature, no matter the humidity. So this material is quite resistant. Density for steel is 7.8 tons per cubic meter. For GFRP, it's 1.9 tons per cubic meter. So we may say that we're 4 times lighter than steel, and at the same time, we're still stronger than TMT. Corrosion resistance, obviously, steel cannot resist too much to corrosion. This material is absolutely corrosion-free, so it's stainless material. Ecological compatibility. During the manufacturing of steel, there is very high pollution of CO2, quite big emissions during all the process. For GFRP, we may say with 20 to 30 times as less pollution as comparing to with the steel. For electrical conductivity, steel, obviously TMT is a conductor, and GFRP doesn't conduct any electricity. If the models of elasticity is so low, how can I use this material in foundations? This is good questions, because Young's models is one of the biggest disadvantage comparing to steel. However, the major applications for GFRP rebars are made on compacted soil to prevent huge deflections. So in this regard, the best application will be foundations, ground slabs, ground beams. We call it everything which is on the ground. And definitely we can make checkup calculation to calculate the deflection and crack opening. So all our experience and calculations prove that This material can be perfectly used for such applications. What are the best applications of GFRP rebars where I can utilize all benefits? As the general rule, all structures related to water and related to ground application are the best application for this material. All types of foundation, including beams and slabs, all types of RCC roads, RCC slabs, all types of swimming pool, septic tanks, culverts, sewage systems, all types of precast concrete systems is perfect application for this material. How can I use GFRP rebar in multi-story building? It's perfectly can be utilized as the secondary reinforcement in slabs, balconies, and staircases, and obviously in all precast concrete structures. What material is used to manufacture GFRP rebars? According to BS standard, only two resins, matrix resins can be used, vinyl ester and epoxy resin. Both of them should be high temperature cured. As the main material, we use fibers of glass. This is special chemical resistant glass with a pretty high tensile strength. How to use it in the flooring? What is the assurance that if we use this GFRP in flooring, then the crack does not come? This is a very good question. So first of all, you have to purchase quality material, so as best as possible with accordance to BIS standard. So this is rule number one always. The second rule is just to make your life easier, you can utilize the same diameter for GFRP as you have TMT in your projects. Let's imagine you have in your project TMT D8, you utilize the same GFRP D8. In this case, you will not expect any problems with the structure, and even the margin of safety will be higher. Unfortunately, in this case, you cannot utilize all cost benefit of this material. So we have our special engineer who has experience of these structures reinforced with GFRP in India. So we can provide such services for your project, and we can give you checkup calculations so you can sleep well knowing that the margin of safety is enough and your cost benefits fully fulfilled. How can I bend the GFRP rebars and how to use it if I need some bent elements like stirrups or something? Yes, this material cannot be bent on site. So if you need some curved elements, you may utilize TMT and join it with GFRP. Both of them together are working just perfectly. However, within maybe half a year, we will present technology on market for bent elements. And in this case, you will be able to utilize GFRP, straight and bent elements 100% in your project. Can we make spiral GFRP for columns? So here we talk about columns and pillars. The material is quite flexible, so if you utilize D4, D6 of GFRP, you can easily wind it around your vertical sections, and in this way you don't need special spiral elements. What's the maximum temperature for using of GFRP rebar? Does it burn? No, the material is fire resistant, it doesn't burn at all. So we recommend to use this material with the temperatures up to 180 degrees Celsius. In BIS standard, there is no clause for the maximum temperature, but still we do not recommend to use it in pretty high temperatures, just by our own experience. Is this product UV resistant? Yes, absolutely. For more than a year of direct exposure to the sun, this material will not lose any mechanical property at all. We have tested specially after 1 year, and the results were the same as the new TMT, as the new GFRP rebar. However, if you want to leave it for 10 or 15 years under the sun, then we definitely recommend to cover it with something to prevent direct sun exposure. In this case, this material will not lose its properties for 80 or 100 years at all. Where it has been used so far. So this material in India, I believe, has utilized the first time around 2015, 2016 in Gujarat in one of the medical projects. And right now it is booming in Gujarat. So for more than 100 projects already done utilizing this GFRP material. Also, it is widely spread in United States, in Canada, in European Union, in Japan, in China, in Russia as well. So if it is needed, we can provide the list of projects for this material in India. What's the difference between your product and the one from your competitors? The quality is always a case. So if your competitor can utilize lower grade raw materials, then the tensile strength, the durability, the chemical resistance, the bond strength can be compromised. We never do this. We are working with accordance to BIS and American standards, so we use only A-grade raw materials to provide the perfect properties for the material.